Hey, what's up guys? Good morning. How we doing? Checking in there. Just seeing how things going. I just woke up. As you guys know, I'm on vacation. I'm in Houston, Texas. I will be leaving for Kabul on the 2nd of September. If you guys could subscribe to the channel. First of all, again, want to say prayers out to Travis Frederick. Hope everything's going well. I haven't got any updates this morning yet. I haven't even like I said, I'm on vacation. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, go do my daily workout thing. I usually leave around 11, get up, have breakfast, lay around, watch some news, and get my day started. That's what I'm here on vacation. So just wanted to check in real quick, guys. Say prayer for Travis Thomas, or excuse me. The situation is, as you guys know, it's just going to take time. Hopefully we'll have him back within a month and a half, 2 months, but he's got to get back to his family and so forth and get that going straight first. So just wanted to check in, headed to the gym. Wanted to say a quick props out to Mark Holmes. I hope he's getting everything straight. I hope that's going good for him. Free Mark Holmes. I did send him a couple messages yesterday and hadn't got much back. I'm sure he's extremely busy. He's trying to get other social media organized. I did hear he started a web page, and I have it. I'll come back and I'll post it later, but like I said, I just got up, gonna head to the gym real quick. Wanted to post a video real quick, say good morning, say best wishes to Mark Holmes. You guys try to get, if there's anything we can do, I guess we'll work on getting that, anything we can do for him. We'll stand up and do what we can. Tonight, the games I wanted to go over. Let me jump on the chat box real quick to see who's on. Sorry, guys. What's up, brother? Yeah, he's on Facebook now. How you doing, Grady? Yeah, he's on Facebook, which is great. I'm glad. I hope he gets something rolling. I think his Facebook will be revived here shortly. He's saying possibly a month, but I think hopefully they're giving him just the worst case scenario. So also, you guys jump over on Michael Anthony Fitness's page. He's, I'm sure, doing a little work there. I was watching games last night and posted a few videos and had a good time watching the games. Watching Philly lose 5-0. It's like a baseball game. So the Browns pitched a shutout to Philadelphia last night. That was pretty awesome. But anyways, the games tonight that I'm really interested in, in seeing Green Bay and the Raiders game. That is the late game. Comes on, I believe, at 8:30 here, which would be 9:30 on the East Coast. Also, as you guys know, the Giants and Jets, Patriots and Panthers, the Lions and Packers, or excuse me, the Lions and Buccaneers, Broncos, Redskins, Seattle, and the Vikings. They all play the early game, which would be 6:30 and 7 o'clock. Those games start at 6:30 and 7 o'clock, and then the Packers Raiders start at 9:30. So I'm gonna head to the gym, get some things knocked out real quick, have a couple errands to make, come back and do a post, update some things on hopefully the Rico Gathers situation. There was a fight yesterday in practice that wasn't really intense or crazy or anything, but I'll show the video from that. Also, hey, what's up, X Factor? How you doing, bro? Hopefully we can get the situation fixed there with Mark Holmes. He'll be back on. I'm doing a couple extra videos a day just to fill in, because I was watching his videos every day. So now that his page is down, I'm gonna, I guess, spend my time making videos instead of watching videos. Yeah, hashtag YouTube free Jobu. Yeah, I agree, brother. Anyways, hopefully we'll have some information later today on some of the moves. We've got to make a couple moves this week before, especially before the next preseason game. The next preseason game is I think now more critical to us than the one coming up tonight. I hope Dak and Zeke get to play, as I said last night, because we just need to get that line with the new center in there with Looney playing to kind of gel. And I know Looney was getting quite a bit of playing time in practice, and because as you guys know, you don't want to play your starters and put them in a situation where they're, playing a 20-game season by playing all 4 preseason games. So Looney had some time in there. They should have somewhat of a cohesive situation with the line with Looney in there. If they weren't comfortable with him, believe me, they would have looked somewhere else, before this happened. It just hurts our depth. So now our backup center is our starting center. Therefore, we need to go out and get another backup lineman that can play center. So anyways, Cowboys had interest in him during 2017 draft. Chicago's ex-safety. Yeah, I'm assuming he'll be signed with someone today. I think he was released yesterday. And man, you never know. Gruden could be one of those guys looking at Earl Thomas. I really think they need to do something before they get burned on this. I think they're waiting it out, trying to get it as cheap as possible. I have a video I want to play for you guys later. I do got to get to the gym. But I have a video I want to play later concerning Earl Thomas and one of the gurus there from Seattle that works closely with them, and he's stating they need to do that. They need to do that trade today because every day they're losing value. The further it goes along, the further other teams as well as the Cowboys can see the tension between Earl Thomas and Seattle. So they're losing ground. It's obvious he's not going back. I think he would have went back at this time. He's well over $1 million in fines. When the season starts, he's losing $800,000 a game. That's $800,000 a week he'll lose, and that is, like I said before, that $800,000 is mandatory. The league takes that. The 1.3 or 1.2 million he's at right now, those are fines that Seattle can implement as a team. So they don't have to implement the money he's been fined at this point. If he goes back to Seattle and decides to sign, they can make the decision to give him that money or not. Will it happen? Probably not, because they had the same situation with Cam Chancellor back in 2015. And in 2015, Seattle Seahawks fined him 100% of the money owed, to include the NFL fines for him missing the first 2 games of the season. So, hey, what's up, Cowboys family? Good to see you here this morning. Cowboys family, Cowboys fiancés, support their page as well, especially if you guys are gamers. They do a lot of the gaming stuff, and there's good chat on the chat box when they have a show. But also, Cowboys family, I'm sure you're aware Jobu's page is down. Support for that guy. You guys, OBI might be worth a waiver claim, but what around? Yeah, that's the issue. I agree. Yeah, our cap. We have the money. There's actually 18 teams right now that have there's 18 teams right now that have the cap space to go out and get Earl Thomas. That's what's a little scary. I'll get a list of those teams if I can. I know that's the number that was posted on the last article I read, but I don't know exactly what teams those are. So I will take a look at that. And also I will say Seattle is stating the only 2 positions that they're still looking for starters as far as their last 2 preseason games, which will be tonight and next week. They're looking to close the starting position on right guard, and the other position that's on defense is the right corner, the right cornerback. So they're saying they have their safety positions locked, they have their starters there, and all is good. So okay, cool. Great support, guys, for Mark Holmes and trying to get his situation back up. I'm gonna jump off real quick, guys. Sorry, I try to do everything live because it's a lot quicker for me. Once I get a TV in here and I can do some footage and stuff like that, I got a TV in the living room, so I have to move everything in there to do video footage or share information off the computer or whatever. It makes it a little more difficult. So just wanted to jump in real quick, say good morning, and shoot some messages out, and have everybody, pray for Travis Frederick. Have everybody pull for Mark Holmes on his page. The best way to probably get a hold of him is through Michael Anthony Fitness's page, and say good morning to the other YouTubers in the house, my Cowboys family, and go Cowboys. Tomorrow night we got a game against the Cardinals there. Not a big rivalry or anything, but this is probably going to be our biggest game. We will hopefully get to see Dak and Zeke. They're saying they're not going to play him. It doesn't make sense to me, but hopefully that will take place. They need to get some time in there with Looney, and these receivers I think still need a little work. I think Tavon Austin and Michael Gallup have stepped up to be our number one receivers without seeing Beasley on there too much. So you throw Beasley in that equation, and then I think the only thing we need is to have a receiver as the tight end, or as a tight end type receiver step up, and hopefully they'll give that opportunity to Rico Gathers. NFL players always say when you're given the opportunity, you gotta take advantage of it. Well, this is kind of role reversal. I think Rico's taking advantage of his opportunities. He's just not being given the opportunities. So we'll see. He had a good play in practice the other day where he read the hot read. A blitz was coming in. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. He chipped the linebacker, rolled into the flats, caught the pass, ran for the first down. And that was one of those plays that I've been talking about. That's Rico Gathers' problem, is he has to, it's not physically blocking. If they put a guy in front of him, he does okay with blocking. The problem is him having to make decisions on a read on the defense. If he's lined up at tight end, there's certain plays he's supposed to go out in a pass route, and they're looking at the defense. He may be supposed to stay in and block if it's the defense is heavy on that side. So that's what they're looking at with Rico Gathers. If he runs out and runs a pass route when he doesn't recognize the defense is blitzing and he needs to pick up the blitz first, or possibly even stay in and block and not take his so those are the things they're talking about on Rico Gathers, not his physical ability not to block. Yeah, give him a chance in the receiving game. When we have a penalty and it's 1st and 20, Rico needs to be in there. When we have a 2nd and 12, a 3rd and 13, those type situations, it's going to be, relatively, it's going to be a pass situation, or a screen or something like that. Rico handles those. 1st and 10, I doubt we'll ever see him on the field on 1st and 10. But as you guys know, we run the ball a lot. Therefore, and with Travis Frederick out, we're probably going to see a little bit more holding penalties. Holding penalties usually happen on 1st down because that's our usual running down, almost guaranteed. And that means we're going to see quite a few 1st and 20s, which changes, as you guys know, on 1st and 20, we rotate guys in, we bring new personnel in, we bring in a little bit quicker package. So, those are the type plays where you could use Rico on pretty much that whole series. So I'll jump back on later, guys, in a couple hours, probably around 3 p.m. Central. Got some things to go take care of. I appreciate you guys jumping in. Nice to see everybody supporting Mark Holmes again and supporting Travis Frederick, and hopefully he can get back home, like I said, get back to being a father, get back to being a husband, and I'll get those things all straight, and then start getting ready to come back for football. Thanks, X Factor. Thanks, Cowboy family. Carrot is going to press conference now. Yeah, let's see what the Carrot has to say, and maybe Bugs Bunny will be there and tear his ass up. As the season goes on, man, I fall away from Jason Garrett. I try to follow him. I try to like the guy. He's our coach. But the coming out in the second half and the game falling apart, and the decisions he makes at the end of games, and gives the other team the ball back with a minute left. You don't do that with Aaron Rodgers. I would go 4th and 20, I'd go for it, you know, versus giving Aaron Rodgers the ball back again. But thanks, guys. Take care. All right, Cowboys family. Hey, what's up, Hulk? Got in. Jump back and watch from the beginning, guys. Just a short video saying hello. Take care, guys. Thanks very much. See you in a couple hours.